Targeting the Womb, Sexual Violence Against Pregnant and Lactating Christian Women in Tigray, Ethiopia. From Commission of Inquiry on Tigray Genocide, CITG, April 21, 2026. The genocidal war in Tigray exposed some of the most extreme forms of gender-based violence, where even the most vulnerable members of society were deliberately targeted. Among those most profoundly affected were pregnant women, lactating mothers, and religious women, individuals traditionally afforded protection and respect within communities. Instead of being shielded from harm, these women became victims of calculated and merciless acts of sexual violence intended to degrade, terrorize, and inflict irreversible damage on both individuals and the broader social fabric. Pregnant and lactating women could not escape the widespread gender-based violence that characterized the conflict. Based on the quantitative findings of war-induced genocidal sexual and gender-based violence in Tigray, Ethiopia, Volume 1, 9.9% of survivors were pregnant, while 16.9% were lactating at the time of the incidents, revealing the alarming scale at which perpetrators attacked women even during critical stages of motherhood. These assaults were carried out mercilessly, with no regard for the safety of unborn or newborn children, often resulting in severe physical injuries, pregnancy complications, miscarriages, and lasting reproductive health challenges. Survivor testimonies provide critical insight into the nature and impact of sexual violence committed against pregnant and lactating women during the conflict in Tigray. The account below reflects the experiences of women who endured severe violence while they were in vulnerable maternal conditions. A 45-year-old survivor from the Western Zone recaptures that she experienced gang rape in March 2021 by 7 EDF perpetrators while she was 9 months pregnant. She experienced the gang rape in a place named Adisitsier while she was fleeing home to Shire. One of the perpetrators, a female soldier, compressed her abdomen, causing her lasting pain. As a result, the survivor gave birth to a stillborn baby. The experience described above was not an isolated incident. Multiple survivors reported similar acts of violence while pregnant or caring for infants. On January 24, 2021, EDF soldiers gang-raped a 35-week pregnant woman who was nearly expecting a child. However, the perpetrators never satisfied with raping her for hours. One of the soldiers then inserted his hand down into the womb of the woman and cruelly pulled out the fetus. The consequences of these violations extend beyond the immediate suffering of survivors. Sexual violence against pregnant and lactating women disrupted maternal care, endangered infant survival, and deepened the physical and emotional burden on families already affected by war and displacement. By targeting women in their maternal roles, these acts of violence not only harmed individuals but also threatened the health, stability, and continuity of communities, leaving enduring impacts that will be felt across generations.